up, guys? Welcome to Black TV, BLACQ. We are on the street of Lagos doing what we know how to do best. Nigeria decided. We are in the street of Lagos to ask people based on this Gbas election that was just concluded on Saturday. INEC promised us credible, free, and fair election. But as it is now, is it free and fair? But the question we are going to be asking people is when and how can we have a free and fair, credible election in this country? Why can't we have a free and fair, credible election in this country?
Well, uh, since time immemorial, if you look at election between 1979 and up till now, there have been issues. One, in 1979, Electoral Act says anybody that want to become president of Nigeria, that is Electoral Act of 1979, it says that the person should have two-thirds of 19 states. You understand? That was 1979. Electoral Act 1979. He said two-thirds of 19 states. By the time they were announcing the election results, all the presidential candidates, Chief Obafemi Awolowo of UPN, NPP, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, NPN Alhaji Shehu Shagari, GNPP Alhaji Waziri Ibrahim, PRP Alhaji Aminu Kano. None of them was able to make it. Two-thirds of 19 states. Yes. That year, Chief Obafemi Awolowo represented himself at the Supreme Court. Now, the lawyer that represented NPN 1979, Chief Richard Osuolale Akinjide, was able to argue the case at the Supreme Court that two-thirds of 19 states is 12 and a half. Do we have 12 and a half states? No. Was that election credible? Based by the Electoral Act of 1979. It has to be 13. Mathematician interpreted it that it can never be 12 and a half. It has to be 13. The election of that year supposed to go to Electoral College, but they prevented it. The power that be. And Osuolale was able to argue the case in the presence of Chief Justice of Nigeria, then Justice Atanda Fatai Williams. And he accepted the argument of Chief Osuolale Akinjide in favor of NPN, Alhaji Shehu Usman Aliyu Shagari. At the end of the day, Alhaji Shehu Usman Shagari was sworn in as president in 1979. You can see how the anomalies concerning election in Nigeria has been coming up. You understand? We don't have a perfect INEC organization as an electoral body that conducts election. As at now, we are yet to have a perfect one. But Nigeria is gradually progressing. Progressing.
So, sir, how long will it now take us to get to that place?
Well,
This is 2023.
Yes.
So we are still having this same issue.
This same issue, you see, it is unfortunate that we are still experiencing, because when you look at 1979 and to now, you can see that is over 44 years ago. Something 45 years ago. The same thing that happened then still happen now. You understand? INEC as an organization they have to be proactive. They have to come up well. So that Nigerians as a whole will have confidence in them. You understand? They have to come up well, and so that any subsequent election INEC want to conduct in Nigeria, you understand, people will have confidence in them. Thank you.
Or should we just take it to external body whenever we want to conduct election? We just go and bring an external body.
Nigeria is an independent country. It's an independent country. We cannot ask officials from America or Italy or Rome or wherever to come and conduct our own.
Since we've been doing it for years, Once you said 45 years, a son of 45 years till now.
We will look at the loopholes, and INEC will try to organize it better. You understand? Yeah,
Thank you very much for your
it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, for me, we can have credible elections in Nigeria. You see, we have been making some gains in the electoral process in Nigeria. We recall that 4 years ago, we did not use beavers. Right now, we are using beavers. Now, you see, when it gets to issues of law, you understand, the people themselves in it. The electoral act will now operate says that by section 60 of the electoral act that the presiding officer shall snap the result, eh, then upload it in real time, meaning that after we have finished voting at the polling units, we citizens of Nigeria, we are not supposed to go home. We are supposed to stay with our result, so that the polling agents, they will sign that result. After they have signed the result, that beaver is like an iPad. They will use it to snap the result. After they have snapped the result, in the presence of everybody, they will upload it to the server of INEC. So we have made progress. But the thing is that my experience in my own polling booth was that after we voted, the presiding officer said they cannot upload to the server.
Did they give any excuse?
They said that there was no network. But what we did was that we gave them network. After we gave them the network, they were able to upload it. Let us not lose hope. This is just how many election now? Presidential. We still have another election, March 11, 2023. Let us come out. When we come out, we vote at our polling units. We stay with that electoral officer, you understand, and make sure they upload of these beavers. You can join now. It's a TV. They are recording it. You may join.
Okay, the question to ask, because when the INEC chairman was speaking yesterday, he was speaking a caveat saying that it is not mandatory. That if at the local level, the what's it called now, the agents have all agreed and signed based on overvoting, no overvoting, cancellations, and if there is an agreement at that level, then from there to local government, from local government to state level, then if they have all agreed at that process of the election and there is no issue and it goes to Abuja, most likely it is not. That means it's not mandatory by the electoral act. That is not mandatory that it has to be displayed on the INEC server. That is not. I think that was the caveat he was trying to work with. So what? How do you respond to this area of whether be mandatory or not mandatory?
Okay, now you see, the chairman of INEC is actually interpreting the law. It is not his duty as a participant in an organization to start to interpret the law. The law will be interpreted by the Nigerian courts. Lest we forget, how did we get here in Nigeria? How did we get here? We discovered that in 2007, Rotimi Amechi, he won election in Rivers State without participating in general election. But what was the reason that the court gave him position? They said he won the primaries in Rivers State and he won it with a landslide. The person that now became governor who participated in their election was Celestine Omeya. Omeya did not participate in primaries. So what did we do? We have to amend the electoral. You understand? To say that for you to win an elective post in Nigeria, you must participate in all aspects of an election. You see, what I'm saying is that the present electoral act must be amended. You understand? What is in uploading? You understand? Common result. You understand? Because in my opinion, I ask them, say, what is the volume of this thing that you cannot upload? Don't let anybody deceive you. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. If Why can't they upload it? Don't let them deceive you. You understand? It's a lie. It's a lie. It can be uploaded. Number two, do you know how much we have spent on this election? Over 400 billion naira we have spent on this thing. And INEC has been telling us for 4 years that they are ready. So INEC chairman, what he's saying, with due respect to him, is absolute nonsense. They have been asking him. Now, during this election, materials for voting, he got to the polling units late. Get there late. They said that the transporters were looking for cash. You understand? But is it our fault? You told us that you are ready. So the next chairman should admit that he is a failure first and apologize to Nigerians. Meanwhile, we can change those beavers, Abi. We can change the beavers or upgrade those beavers so that they will be uploading the results.
Do you
Yes.
think taking of beaver is the main problem here or human resources? Because if you go to the INEC portal now, there are some results. I still show my cameraman this morning that once you click on the PDF, it displays altered results. That's number one. Number two, we've seen like 2 or 3 girls. Instead of results, is their picture, personal picture that is there. So this thing is still boils down to human resources. They control all these things.
Making election work in Nigeria is the duty of you and I. Take this issue of beaver. With beaver now, if you make beavers to work, there will be no godfather that will be imposing candidates on people. Somebody cannot sit down in Kutuwenji and say one Ado or Ahmed should come and be chairman in Surulere local government. No, you will be somebody that we know, because when we start to vote with the use of beavers, improve beavers, our votes will count. And now in Lagos, why did Lagos come out like this? Let me tell you why. Because people stood essentially by their votes. You understand? Right now we can make this thing work. You know how I can make it work? Every result in every polling unit, after they have been signed by all the polling agents, and they have their copies. You understand? Whether it's uploaded or it's not uploaded at all, everybody has their own. Though the law is saying that what is uploaded is superior to what we have in our hand. No, but the court will determine those facts. When 7 people have the same document, and another person now uploaded a wrong one, and you did not even upload it in present. Say it must be uploaded in our presence. So when you go behind us to upload result, it means that you are a criminal.
Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful episode of Oya Talk. You self fit talk your own. Drop your comment in the comment section. Let's know. Give us clue. Give us solution. Since 1979, we did 2023. We are still facing single problem. We can't even conduct a free and fair, credible election. Follow us on all our social media handles at Black TV BLACQ. Subscribe to our YouTube channel BLACQ. Till I come your way next time. Bye bye.